Welcome back to 10.
10.
No.
10 things.
Welcome back to 10
things
you
didn't
know
about
All
Time
Low.
Hi.
What are we doing?
Hi, I'm Jack from All Time Low. This is my
Zachary
good friend
Merrick.
Zach. And these are 10 things you do not know or do not know about All Time Low.
You did not know that I was a green belt in karate.
I actually didn't know that. Is that
I don't
true?
think anyone knew that. I took karate when I was a little. I mean, I was a little kid. It's not like I was doing anything with it.
Right.
But I got my green belt.
I could walk.
Yeah. I could go like that, and I did that enough times over a period of months, and my mom paid for a green belt eventually.
One thing you might not know is Zach is a really good skateboarder.
Still to this day, too.
To this day. One of his best skills. I mean, when we first met him, he was literally like blowing our minds with how good he was at skating.
That's how I got in the band. It was skateboarding. It wasn't music at all.
True story.
The first song we recorded that you sang on, I don't know if Zach was in the band yet, was a cover of the Friends theme song. It wasn't quite All Time Low yet, but it had at least me, you, and Jack on it. And we recorded it at my dad's house, in my bedroom. And it was actually not that bad. No, it was Mark, because Mark sang on it.
Audio buddy.
So it was almost All Time Low. It was 3/4 of All Time Low.
It was just before All Time Low. Yeah.
We were called Never Wreck at the time.
One thing I don't think many people realize, they think, they know All Time Low's been around for 12 years because we say it a lot, but I don't think people know much about our history and like what we were like in high school and what our band was actually like, because we were actually the same four guys playing music in high school. And a couple of us, me and Alex a few times would sit outside local shows and flyer, trying to get people to come to our shows and try to sell tickets for our shows, because back then you had to sell 100 tickets if you wanted to play at the Rec or Theater. So we were very into going to other shows to self-promote, because the internet wasn't as big back then.
That's true. I was not flyering. I was just doing other things. I was probably skating.
Some people don't know that I'm a British citizen. Still,
That's a good one.
A lot of people are like, "Oh, you have dual citizenship or whatever," but in fact, I don't. I am a resident alien of the United States of America.
One time I saved Jack from getting in a cop car. He wanted to get in this cop car so bad, and I said, no, it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I might have had a couple. I might have had one too many, and sometimes I have this thing where I feel like I'm on top of the world and I can do anything I want. I'm invincible, which is pretty far from the truth. And I tried to get in the back of a cop car. The back, not the front. The back of the front would have been way fucking bad, but the back of a cop car. And I think if I would have got in there, I think I probably just would have stayed there. And
you would have been staying there for a while.
I would have stayed there for a while. So that happened.
Alex almost wasn't let back in the country once because...
It's true, because I lost my green card.
Yeah, we were in London, and we all flew back. And so you think like a band, we're brothers, we love each other. One guy stays behind, we all stay behind. No,
Nope.
I basically what I did, I saw he was having troubles, and I went past security, did everything. Be like, oh, sorry, dude, we're over here now. I can't get back that way.
It was real nice of everyone. I had to stay there for like 2 days. Yeah, it was crazy. I had lost my green card. I had filed for a new one, and I had all the papers proving that I had one and stuff. But for some reason, I guess at that time they were really cracking down on I guess people getting green cards and then selling them so that other people could use them as fakes. Sketchy stuff. And
Sketchy.
So I guess they thought that maybe I was involved in that, and so rather than letting me through on good faith and letting me deal with it on the U.S. side, they actually wouldn't let me leave England. So I got stuck there, and it was a Saturday, which was the worst part because the embassies are closed on weekends. So I was stuck there until Monday, which wasn't bad because I was in London, and London rules. So I just kind of went out and had a good time, but. It was sad because it was at the end of a tour, and
we only had like a week off.
Yeah, I was very much looking forward to a week at home, and it ended up being like 2 days at home. So
Zach came up with the original rhythm part for Dear Maria. I remember that. We were in the basement, and you're playing either on bass or guitar. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But you were and you just kept playing different progressions, and you came up with the Dear Maria progression, and then Alex wrote a melody over it, and that night we created Dear Maria, which is our super smash hit.
Biggest song today.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Our first show we ever played was at a birthday party for a girl named Jessie D. Her last name isn't really D, but it does start with a D. And we played in her living room, and it actually worked out kind of well because her living room had I think it's called a sunken floor, where like we played up here, and then the living area was down a little level.
It's like a real stage.
It was a birthday party, and we covered Anti-Flag, Ataris, probably Blink, I would assume, Green Day.
Yep.
I think we played maybe one of our own songs, My Paradise.
I think we only had one song
Yeah.
at that point.
But it was cool. We have a picture from that day, and that was the first show we ever played. Probably 2000.
What was that other song that we the Getaway? Who was that?
10 Foot Pole.
10 Foot Pole, yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird one. I must have played that so badly because that's a hard drum song, and I was not a good drummer. Things you don't know about All Time Low. Very bad drummer up until about 4 years ago.
We probably all played that pretty bad.
Yeah, it was not good.
Just thinking back then to us writing "So Wrong It's Right" in Ryan's basement. We used to curse a lot on the microphone, and every time we cursed, Ryan's mom would flick the light switch on and off. If anyone said a bad word.
Ryan's mom would always make us like cookies and stuff, but then Ryan would never like us to be there after practice. Like he didn't like it. He was like, "Go home.
He was like, get out of my
can't
house.
stay here. I don't want to hang out with you guys."
Because I mean, we would literally we'd practice after school every day from like 5 to 8, and then we'd hang around, and Ryan would be like, "All right, this is like my time. Like, get the hell out of my house."
Yeah, his mom would be like, Miss Kathy would be like, "You should stay for dinner." He'd be like, "They're not staying, Mom."